Hey, this is Seagrove. Today I'm taking a look at Palafin EX in a new series called Please Only Try This at Home. It's maybe more fun decks, not suitable for cups or whatever, definitely not majors. So, uh, looking at Palafin EX, it's a deck a lot of people had a lot of hope for. I think it's got a few problems. One is it's just so clunky. You can't hit sometimes you discard a EX and maybe you prize one and then you get one or two in your hand and you have one on board, you're trying to get your second out, but you have one in hand. And then also we just don't have enough switches in the format. We have switch cart, but you can't use that on the Palafin that needs to go to your bench to become Palafin EX. So it's definitely got its issues, but it's a lot of fun. So I wanted to share the list I've been playing recently. Two of each fin is in. The Valiant Evolution one is nice if you end up going second, but the 70 HP is also really nice, and having that 30 damage often matters. Then you have Bidoof, one of each for Dragapult and Greninja respectively. And then I'm using Iron Valiant to sort of fix the math, and then with future booster capsule I can switch an Iron Valiant for retreat back. Now there are plenty of other options. People have been using Abra, and I'm interested in doing a Gengar build, maybe with Pidgeot, but that's for another time. I'm playing one Luminion so I can force Steel Stone and get an Arven or an Irida. Lots of searching here. I went up to 3 Iono because a few times I find myself with too many Palafin in my hand and I needed to get them back into deck so I could use the ability. So added an Iono, 2 Arven, the boss, the Kieran. Kieran lets you switch and does 30 more, which puts Palafin to 280. I also had a Defiance Band at one point, but ended up taking it out. Could definitely put it back in later, just depending how the deck sort of goes. But Turo lets you effectively a switch, while also you can use it to heal your Palafins. Switch carts so that sometimes you don't find the booster capsule or you don't find the Valiant, so you can switch cart. Another Finn is in, Bidoof, Luminion, Manphy, whatever. And then Rod to get back your EX or Finizen or Palafin or whatever you need. And then sometimes Water Energy as well. Prime Catcher I'm using, it lets you switch, it lets you gust, it's really good. So yeah, obviously I'm going to start Finizen here. Get the double Valiant, which makes me think maybe I can knock out this thing next turn before it has a chance to evolve. Don't have to use double switch card because I have the free retreat tool. So I'm guessing it's lug at this point. And then, yeah, the Capturing Aroma pretty much confirms it anyways, but obviously the Archeops does. And, yeah, so in my mind, I see I have the Irida. And so I'm thinking if they only get one lug down, maybe I can Irida and knock it out, and then just kind of stay on top of them that way. So that's exactly what happened. So I'm able to grab my Palafin, and luckily Prime Catcher is not prized. So I have to go into the Palafin rather than the Iron Valiant because I'm going to need that free retreat here. But I am able to do this. It lets you do both. It made me nervous the first time that it wasn't going to let me use Tachyon Bits and Zero to Hero, but I'm able to do that here, and I get the knockout onto Lugia. My opponent is able to get down 2 Lugia here and a Legacy Energy. So I know that's going to put me down, but my prize map is sort of Minccino, Luminion, or not. And then a lug. So the prize map's pretty obvious. I have a switch in hand, so I can take 2 more prize cards at least if he pushes Luminion. But either way, my opponent sees the writing on the wall, and I get the win there. So for game 2, I hit Reggie Drago, and I actually hit Andrew Mahone. Playing Reggie Drago. The last time we played online, we hit on the ladder. He was playing Maridon, and I was playing Entei, and I ended up getting that game. He was streaming it, I think, and it's pretty slightly favored for Entei, I think, but it was a fun matchup. Anyways, I was hoping to repeat that here, repeat the win here, but Regidrago is probably my worst matchup. Definitely the worst one I've played a lot of. I've probably only won it once out of all the times I've played it, so yeah, basically he's setting up. I'm just trying to, really what I want to do, I don't mind starting the 50 HP Finizen, but if he gets if he's able to get 2 knockouts with Dragapult, it's pretty devastating. I think at this point I was playing 260 HP Bidoof, and I think this is part of the reason I decided to switch to a 70 HP Bidoof, because it's just, you can't really come back from it. So I'm doing one of each for Greninja and Polt now, but yeah, so I'm just kind of, in this matchup, you really need them to whiff turn 1. But Dragapult has so many tools to move through its deck. Obviously, the Squawk, and then the V-Star itself. The V-Star power is really, really strong. And then Teal Dance. Generally, with the V-Star power, you want to use it to create checkmate. I don't know if this exactly qualifies for that use, but he does use it, and he is able to basically seal the game turn 1. It's close enough, but generally when you're playing Drago, you wanna save your V-Star until you can create checkmate, or sometimes I use that a bit loosely, but until you can just make it such a good situation for yourself, normally on your last or second to last turn. But in this case, he needed it, and he got what he needed there. He got the energy switch, he got the Dragapult into discard, so yeah, he's able to, didn't take a double knockout here, and yeah, that hurts. So now I can no longer use my barrel. So I just go into my 50 HP Finizen so that I don't have another another target for a free double knockout. So here I was thinking about getting an Arven with Luminion, but end up just going Irida. I think I prized all my Arven anyways, but because I got the 4 Seal Stone, and then just grab the Irida, and that Irida guarantees me an attack here. I'm just thinking through what I want to get with it, but I can get a switch. I already have a switch in hand, and then I can get energy and whatever else I need to get, but I also have the 4 Seal Stones. So the Irida actually got me more than what I needed, but oh no, because I needed the 4 Seal Stone. I don't think they play Vacuum, so, and I was hoping, I don't know why I was hoping that maybe I can knock this thing out and then put down a Bidoof if I pulled one off the prizes. I mean, well, it wasn't prized, but I was hoping maybe I could take a knockout next turn and then get the Bidoof down, but it was not to be. So I expended a lot to get there, but I have the ping next turn for the knockout. Had I been able to knock that out, maybe he's not able to swing again with the Regidrago, which would have made it really nice. But you notice here he's going to Apex Dragon and put 60 onto my Palafin, because that puts me in range for a 280 with Giratina for his last 2 prizes. So I'm just trying to figure out something cute. I don't have a lot going on in my hand. You know, do I Turoed here, but oh, I wanted to heal that damage so that 280 wouldn't be enough anymore. But okay, I wasn't sure what I was doing. But the problem was I had that 50 HP fitness in, but then I can use that attack to make it so I don't have any sort of bench liabilities. But I guess it doesn't. Oh, so that if he doesn't have a boss, he can't win the game. And I can leave a one prizer up and still attack with Palafin next turn. That was my thought process there, I guess. So in the end, though, he's gonna just find what he needs. I'm gonna skip forward here and so he hits the prime catcher, brings it up, and that's all she wrote. So lost that one. The last one I wanted to show you all is right here. So on this one, I think this was after I made my changes. This is when I arrived to my current list with the third Iono and the different Bidoofs. Oh, sorry, let me speed this up. There we go. So I'm choosing first. I'm not sure that's right because I have a lot of really nice supporters that I can use. But a lot of times, honestly, and this is another reason why it's probably not the best deck, I feel like I have to go first and get like at least one thing down to survive. So obviously starting Luminion here, not ideal. I tried to grab two things off of it. Forgot to actually buddy Palafin and tried to just grab both Pokemon. So decided to leave Luminion active, save my switch carts. Don't want to lose either of the other two here. So, but I was afraid it was Regidrago until I saw that. I think I saw that grass and fighting energy, and I knew, okay, this is Raging Bolt. However, I saw earlier, I knew it was Raging Bolt because I saw earlier a mask. And so I figured he's playing the Ogre Pwn, and that was what I was really scared of, was the Ogre Pwn, because I really need to put it, I've been thinking about, I had it at one point, had the baby Palafin in here, the other one, but I don't have a way around Mimikyu other than I can ping twice with Valiant and then attack with the baby Palafin, or the Finizen for 30. But I don't have a way around Ogre Pwn, so I was really scared of the fighting Ogre Pwn here. But yeah, I think he didn't go for it aggressively enough. Maybe he figured I probably had the other Palafin, but I did not. So going down to a 0 card hand, I was thinking about Ionoing, but oh no, I couldn't Iono. I'd already supported. Excuse me. So I'm just dropping that in. I don't have an Iono in the hand, and I have I played 4 Palafin EX, so I just went ahead and dropped it. So now we're tied up on prizes, and here I felt like if he were playing a vanilla Raging Bolt deck, I would have been in trouble. But because he's trying to be cute with all of the masks and such, his deck just got a little bit clogged You can see he had 2 of the water ones in there, and I don't know, maybe it's a powerful deck, but it just seems like there's a little bit too much going on. So once that Luminion went down, I felt like, okay, I'm fine. He's probably only going to be able to penny, and so that leaves me with 4 more prizes on the board, even if he goes into fighting Ogre Pwn. So I was feeling pretty good as soon as he put down that Luminion. And then once there, I felt like, okay, unless he can somehow knock this out this turn, I'm probably good. So he ends up, I think he ends up swinging, but just with the grass boy in the front. So looking into my turn, I have Irida, so I can get another Palafin, and I can either get a water energy for that Palafin, which is probably the smart play, or I can get a switch card. I think it depends on what I top deck, but probably a water would be wise here. So we'll see what I top deck and what decisions I'm making. Okay, so he hits me with 150. I'm feeling great. Yeah, so I'm able to just get everything I need basically, and go down to a 0 card hand, and then the barrel again. Feels very good, and that surely is game over. I was thinking about what do I want here, and I decided, I mean, Manaphy, I thought, okay, I can get Manaphy and protect my bench from the Ogre Pwn, but then I remembered Bidoof has that ability, so it doesn't really matter, and I'm just trying to Finn, so with the Finn is in, I can evolve it. So felt very good at this point. Again, this deck could be very problematic, since he was able to take, because I started Luminion especially. If I don't start Luminion, probably fine, but I did. So this deck's problematic if he doesn't have all this cute stuff, or if he just goes straight into that from the beginning. That could have been trouble, but maybe he was afraid of the baby that I was not playing at this point. No, but even with that, it's not enough. Only 290. Palafin's a beastly 340, so just grab Prime Catcher and win it. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to try it at home, feel free. Peace out.